All right, I just want to make a real quick review of these syringes right here. Now, for me, I'm somebody who, based on medication, I have to inject myself every day, multiple times a day. So I need boxes of syringes like this. Now, there's a couple things about this that I'm very particular about. First off, having 100 of them is really nice. These are 0.5 milliliters, which to me, the 1 milliliter is just too big. I do a lot of small doses, so the 0.5 just increases what the unit measurement looks like, and it makes it easier to measure smaller measurements. So I'm a big fan of that. And then, I'll show you the other side here. These are 31 gauge, 5/16 inch. If you don't know with needles, the bigger the gauge, the smaller the needle, the skinnier the needle. So 31, very, very small. If you see something like 27, that's when it's gonna be kind of big and hurt. If you go get your blood drawn, it's gonna be like a 23. They use different sizes, but usually about there. 31, I think, is the sweet spot for being able to draw fluid and then inject it as you need. And then 5/16, I do subcutaneous injections. They're not intramuscular. I don't need to go that deep. I just need to get into that layer of subcutaneous fat. 5/16 is perfect. So enough of that, open it up. Individually wrapped, your typical syringe here. You got 50 units, and I like that you can see the halves through there. Makes it just that much easier to measure. You know, if you have 100, you don't see that. You just see the 10, 20, 30. So you have to kind of guess between markings to get a multiple of 5. So very simple, cap on each side. Easy to use, small disposable syringes, tons and tons in here. I'm a big fan of these. If you need syringes and you're looking around, these things, absolutely fantastic. This is not my first box of these. I would definitely recommend them.